And Kirk raised it to 20,600.
20,600.
Back over to Seiver. Is he going to call? Is he going to re-raise? What do you think?
I'm pretty confident Seiver is going to re-raise with the intention of putting all his chips in the pot versus Kirk all of Kirk's chips because Seiver covers, but Kirk is so capable of bluffing, of putting lots of chips in the pot without a fantastic hand that Ace-King of Hearts is comfortably in the lead of all the hands that Kirk would have initially 3-bet with. However, this time Kirk has 2 queens, and I think he's going to re-raise Seiver here.
But no, he just calls.
He just calls indeed, and let's see how this develops.
6-6 king. Seiver hits his king, crushing Matt's ladies.
It's not developing too well for Kirk, and one of his problems here is that Seiver probably will bet relatively small in relation to the pot. I think he's going to bet about 1/4 of the pot, which is smart.
How about 45 grand?
And he would do that with his bluffs, but he would also do that with Ace-King. And Matt can't just fold right now because Seiver could have 4-bet Matt pre with a hand like Ace-5 suited. With really a lot of hands.
Kirk's still not a believer.
I like this call from Kirk, but the turn...
Brick on the turn.
Might be a tougher decision for him. I'm really interested to see how much Seiver bets here.
This should be a nice amount.
He could also check, by the way. But versus Aussie Matt, who's so stubborn, I like a bet.
$70,000.
And I love Seiver's sizing there. I think 70 is a good amount. It's an amount that he might bet with worse than queens even occasionally. He's going to be very balanced, and he's so tricky and diverse in his play.
Now, he calls here using mostly yellow chips. Is that a sign for you that maybe...
Not from him.
A weaker hand?
I know what you mean. That is actually a tell, but with Aussie Matt, he's too unpredictable and wild to try to pin him down on stuff like that, I think.
I guess I got to finish what I started, all in.
And Seiver puts Kirk all in.
Wow, you gave a speech when you said it. He just went all in. I was going to call straight away.
I remember you said that 2 weeks ago in the big bet mix also.
Seiver's very tricky with his table talk, and Aussie Matt's probably thinking, I've got queens. I'm in this tough spot. I'd prefer to have 5 deuce. But good laydown, especially against Seiver, who's capable of anything.
Yep.
Scott, I really do. You're literally number 1A in my elite poker player table talk rankings. You are 1A.
I agree.
I gotta give you credit.
I was honestly, I would have called if you didn't say a word when you went all in.
And I remember you said the exact same thing 2 weeks ago to me.
What did you say? And as soon as you responded with that, I was like, all right, I can't.
Couple of guys enjoying the table talk, but only one of them is stacking the chips.